Hello everybody, my name is Botmeester Mark. I'm going to be a host for this run. We're starting up today with Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, any percent NDA, run by our own boy Riekelt. So enjoy.
Yo, yo, yo! I need to tweet out the thing on the BSG account. I'm sorry. Oh man, that's loud. Welcome to Donkey Kong Country. Nut returns. This is Tropical Freeze. Let's go. So first of all, I went into the level to actually preload it. That saves like 10 seconds on the next load. So should we just start? 3, 2, 1. There we go. So Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, released on the Wii U in 2014. I'm playing on the Switch with Funky Kong, and I'm going to do Funky Kong only as well. Funky Kong is a very different character as the Donkey Kong family. However, I'll definitely give some insights as to why. First of all, double jumps. We have a surfboard, meaning we can just stand on spikes. And a jump that's a little bit higher that we can do because of the double jump. It's called the grab jump. And you can just go super high with it. Definitely used a lot in a lot of skips, tricks, and whatnot. There we go. So level 1 is pretty easy, pretty run-of-the-mill. And it just shows how beautiful this game can be. It's colorful, it's nice, and all these dynamic camera angles you just couldn't get on the Wii. Again, pretty interesting stuff. Infinite rolling is a thing. We have 5 hearts instead of 2 or 3, however much Donkey Kong had. Oh, we're definitely going to abuse all of that. Especially in later levels where taking damage is just a really good thing. So I would not say it's bad at all. Because of the Switch version and Funky Kong, the original boys, or the original Donkey Kong and family categories are kind of, well, not that popular anymore. But hey, what do you do about it? Funky Kong just makes speedrun 12 times more interesting. However, in top tier speedruns, you would actually use the Donkey Kong family in some levels. Of which, the boss of this world, because Cranky is OP, as well as, let's see if I can make it. Oh, I didn't even make it! Oh my! That's unfortunate. That's a pretty specific jump up on that ramp. Normally you get hit, but never have I ever fell down. Hey, this never happened before. And for the whole of World 4 you will use the Donkey Kong family. Because underwater levels and Diddy Kong, while normally very useless in on land because the jetpack is just so slow. Should I go for a hard trick? Yeah, let's go for a hard trick. Didn't get it. It is possible to get that thing on the first try, but hey, this is like what? A second slower, 2 seconds slower? Whatever. In any case, underwater, that's where Diddy Kong definitely shines. And like that, every member of the Kong family has its ups and downs. In the first level, you would normally see Diddy Kong, who can just jetpack. On the second level, you can see Dixie Kong, who can not only like fluttering actually. Oh. Wasn't prepared for that. And this is more so a vertical level. And this is where the master lays. Cranky Kong with his pogo stick. The best thing about the pogo stick is that whenever you use a pogo, you will not lose any velocity, or speed rather. Meaning that if you can get a lot of speed somehow, and I'll get over on how to do that later, you'll just zoomy goomy all through the level. I unfortunately stood on spikes for a little bit. Double hits, okay. Not too bad though. Yeah, you saw me standing on spikes and it just kills all of your speeds. That's something you never want to do. As well as doing the helicopter with Funky Kong. It's a safe thing, you've seen me do it a little bit already. However, it is super slow. But hey, dying is slower than going slow, I guess. So at the end of a wonderful world comes an auto-scroller. I can hear a lot of cheering already. Yay, auto-scrollers. To be fair, even though they're auto-scrollers, they're super cool to look at, and there is some speed tech in it. Oh. Aerial skip. There we go. So what I'm trying to do is, whenever I'm like going down, that gives me a little bit of speed and jump a lot, as much as possible, because jumping is just a little bit faster where it matters. However, not everywhere. Sometimes I just jump for swag. Also try to not jump on, or ride on slopes, upward slopes. Like here, just jump. And I missed a K, oh no. I missed a K already. Normally I'm a collector, and I just go for all the letters and whatnot. Prepare yourselves. And just do pretty cool jump right there. It's also a little bit faster. However, they are only important whenever you do ILs. Because there isn't a really active IL community. Even to this day. Even though... Well, I guess the comeback for the Switch version definitely threw some life in this game. And we get the G. So it's really unfortunate we didn't get the full con, but oh well. It's the only level with a cutscene, I guess. So I do have to mention, I'm like really unprepared in this game, so... Ooh. But hey, tech works now, and hopefully no feedback loops anymore. I can totally jinx that. But let's not.
Hey, Riek.
Yeah?
Colt, you got a few minutes for some donations?
A few minutes? Holy heck. Maybe after Pompey. This is a pretty technical
just
boss.
give me a sign and I will do it.
Sure. I'm like the only one that's like, give me a bit. If you've seen BSG Annual 2018 and then specifically the end run, oh, I just halted Sita back there so much. Okay, this is Pompey, and pretty interesting boss. And there are a few tricks. This is called the God Caught. Hitting that fish as early as possible just to get Pompey on there earlier than possible. And a spiky enemy, like Funky Kong doesn't even care. Oh, this might be? I'll save a little bit of time. I don't mind. There we go. Like I said, Donkey Kong, normal speedruns, you would actually use Donkey Kong together with Cranky, just because for some reason in the Switch version you can hit Pompey earlier while he's standing up there. So it's like, while switching to Donkey Kong is generally slower, it's definitely worth it. However, I will do the best of my ability to at least go for maximum skill here with Funky Kong. What is damage, am I right? There he goes. So there's one jump later in you call it? The third phase. Okay, every boss in this game has 9 hits over 3 phases, meaning I just hit him 6 times and he goes to phase 3, in which he spawns all of his little penguins that I can just jump on. We have to kill all of them to advance to the next phase. Okay, here we go. Let's go for the ultimate God Cards. What I now want to do is... Ah, here we go. Amazing. That was the ultimate God Card, where I can just hit that fish in midair and hit him as early as possible. Yeah, that's it. One more hit. We don't have to kill all the penguins right now, so I'm gonna give the mic to Botmeester Mark.
Well, thank you. So first of all, we got a €5 anonymous donation. Then we got a €3 donation from Next to Sea saying, "Hello BSG people," and "Hello Riek. You look great today."
Thank you.
And then we got a €10 donation from the legendary Marvin saying, "Let's get this rolling." And with it, I'm ending this.
That's a nice pun. All we do in this game is roll. Beating Pompey up at the end of the fight is not per se faster, but I mean, why not? Pompey earned it. He made me kill some penguins. For those who know, I adore penguins. It has been my profile picture ever since. So it's kind of against my principles to, to run this game. But whatever, it's a really cool speed game. So this is the first like dangerous level where you can really die in a pit. And it just also shows what this game is all about. Kinda gives me a Netherlands vibe. All these windmills up here. Jumped on the wrong penguin, but whatever. Still not too slow. Yeah, this is good. So, Leap of Fate? Leap of Fate. Made it. Those grab jumps, which you do by jump, grab, and then double jump. They just make this, they make it so much more interesting. You'll see that throughout the whole run. That has been found by the #1 of the original level in the IL's running gag. He just came into the Discord, was like, "Yo, I found this." Everyone was like, "Whoa," and ever since, people have been destroying this game. Due to Mountain Mania, also known as Reset Mania. This is the first level where we encounter our best friend, if you can call him your best friend even, Rambi, and I don't know why I didn't go for him. Cool. Fortunately, we don't really need him in the levels that we find him in. To be fair, Rambi is a little bit slower. Every time you start, what do you call it? You start going fast. I really don't know why I'm just not taking him. Next time I'll see him, I'll just take him, because Rambi is love, Rambi is life. Yeah, every time you start a roll, or a dash, sorry, he just takes a little bit. So we also try to maximize the amount of dashes that we do by jumping on enemies and whatnot. But this works simple. Oh man, I forgot. And you can get some insane speed boost if you just... Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Jump on that rat and let's jump on that platform. And that's it. Thanks for everything, Rambi, and goodbye. The very last level in this run is where we actually, like, we can't even not use him. In any case, 2-3 Horntop Hop. Pretty interesting level. This is one of 3 levels in the route where it's very important that we just do our very, very best. Because this level is based on global cycles. Where every other level is like, the moment you appear on the screen, like stuff happens. No. Okay. Slow down a little bit, meaning that the whole level is a little bit different than what I'm used to. So now I have to react to every single thing that happens here. And if you actually look at the background and listen to the music, you can definitely see that it's definitely taking audio cues from the background. Okay, that's the first step. Funky Kong is back! Don't worry about it. There we go. I do want to mention that normally, even though Funky Kong has some... he can save himself while he's in the air. Aerial saves, that's it. Normally you would do this level with Cranky Kong, and as you might know, Cranky Kong doesn't know how to defend himself from midair. I just tried to go for some swag, but that didn't work out. That wasn't slower. The death was, though. Yeah, at the moment you are with Cranky, you have no aerial defense. If you jump and if you pogo, there's just no saving you. So there's even more important to not mess up. Funky Kong just breezes through it. You might ask yourself, Funky Kong, isn't he just easy mode? And I would say, yeah. I mean, look at Kingdom Hearts 3. Most speedruns are on the beginner level, but to be fair, in speedruns, well, it's maybe a little bit easier, it also makes the run way more interesting. Okay, let's go for at least full Kong. We might only get 4 out of 5 puzzle pieces, if at all. The only reason for that is I will not go into a bonus area, that's slower. Alright, this ends the minecart section. Now we're on a boat. Yeah, this definitely picked up the... what is it? The atmosphere of returns and just multiplied it by 11. Good area. Shoutouts to Retro Studios back in Texas. They made the game. And now they're back to making Metroid Prime 4. Alright, we're now entering the machine, where during races we would make machine noises to let the others know how well we're doing. And I'm scared to look at a timer right now. So sub 20 is pretty good with Funky Kong. Well, let's say sub 18 is good. Oh, I got hit? Okay. Oh yeah, we got full Kong. Most runners would just disregard it and say it's a waste of time, even though it doesn't cost any time, like, at all. Yeah, that's acceptable, that's acceptable. Out comes 2-5, and this is the first level where, in the normal run, you would swap Cranky out for Funky, not for Funky, for Dixie Kong. With the reason being Dixie is like way faster. Or at least you can do something in the air, and this is a pretty aerial driven level. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I'm not supposed to grab so many fines, but oh well. Oh, that's something that Donkey Kong Country Returns is... shout out to that all. Again, slow. What Donkey Kong Country Returns is known to do, and Tropical Freeze a little bit less, but it can do it. You can just randomly eat up all your speeds. Yeah, it's very clutchy, the start of this level. Jump? Yeah, man. We got all the bananas, amazing. And all you can do to speed this section up is not get hit by penguins. I can save this. I can't save this. I tried. Damn, there's a second death already? If you've ever played any Donkey Kong game, Donkey Kong Country game that is, you know that they are way harder than your run-of-the-mill Mario games. That doesn't mean that I should die every other level. I keep laughing about the name of this level. Your favorite Windows font, Wingding. This is only half an auto-scroller. However, in the original run, I keep saying that, in the original run, very important to go full speed ahead because you have to wait for a certain Donkey Kong barrel cycle. Oops. Went a little bit too fast there. We do have to hit the black bells, and we don't... well, it's not that necessary to hit the yellow bells. Just falling off those vines is a little bit faster than not falling off the vines, no. Than jumping off. That's why I missed the K there, but I will definitely go for the rest of the Kong letters. Should be right here? Right here? There we go. I totally expected me to die right there. But yeah, barrel cycles. That's really important later on. Since it takes a barrel like a second to swap from Donkey to Dixie to... Oh, from Diddy to Dixie to Cranky and back to Diddy. Underwater, it's 2 seconds. And for 6, that's level later on. You would really need those cycles. Okay, things start to fall apart right now. And you only had like half a second of error that you could have. Otherwise you wasted another 3 seconds. I mean, this is a speedrun. You go fast. Say that. And I wanted to wait for the fish. Oh boy. Wait, not right. It's not faster, but I think it's important. I mean, it's on. Alright. Time for the boss of this level, and this one is one of the most beloved bosses, or best boss fights of the game. Just because of how much optimization you can do. And trust me, if you make a mistake in here, it can lose you upwards to a minute, depending on what phase. So this is Skull. Shoutouts to Owls. And right here, made all the feather attacks. And he'll drop his babies right now, which is interesting. I didn't expect that to hit. Okay. There we go. I opted to be a little bit on the safer side to not miss the actual birds. And if I messed up in that first phase, that would have been, well, a little bit of a time waste. This is the hardest one and the most, not the most punishing one. So, I'm waiting with attacking, setting up the second baby. And this is perfect roll 2. Okay. Now phase 3. This is the most punishing one. If you miss it here, what? Well, you see all of these attacks, and you'll have to just wait it all out over again because you only get 2 babies. So yeah, don't make mistakes. Normally all these owls would be a problem. Not for Funky. 3 in a row? 3 in a row. Oh, 95 of those fixed already. Banana medals. That's the one. We'll keep this baby in our hands. And he'll do some attacks right now. Walk under here because it's always the same movements. Jump on his head right now. That looked like a setup for, what's it called? For a double hit. However, I kind of messed it up, so now we have to wait it all out. Oh well. What I said before is that it's always the same. Yeah. In the original Tropical Freeze, all bosses would have some sort of RNG. However, on the Switch version, they got rid of most RNG. I'm not saying all of it, because that would be a lie, and lying is bad. First of all, this baby. And there we go. Maybe our host has something to say. He's like, oh no.
Sorry, I had to pick up the document. I have something to say.
Okay. However, I do want to say, admire the music because this is the best music of the game. You like Simba?
You want me to say something?
You like the Lion King?
I like Lion King. Of course I like Lion King. Who doesn't?
Okay, the load is a little bit faster. Okay, enjoy. Right, and stuff happens. So this is another global level where you kind of have to raise the clock because there's a giraffe here that I'm definitely going to miss right now. It's that dark one over there, wasting a little bit of 6 seconds, but oh well. I kind of did this level sloppy. That normally never happens. Again. Yeah, we're in some sort of Africa world. And it's just gorgeous. We often call this world, for obvious reasons, the Lion King.
I see why.
Unfortunately, oh, whoopsie. Unfortunately, there's no Lion Cup holding ceremony. Precise roll, that's it. Aye, here we go. Yeah, that was very well audible. So, yeah. Shoutouts to David Wise, original composer for Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, and 3. Alright, 3-2 Baobab Bonanza. It's nothing too much is going on, however, it's a very well IL level with some really cool tricks. You just jump from enemy to enemy. And I wanted to roll there, but oh well. Hello? And skip most of it, actually. We'll definitely abuse some words later on in this level. That's a really difficult trick to time. Jumping on a second bird. Hey! Something actually went right for once. Never mind, let's focus soon. Okay, here and out we have to wait for this giant Baobab to come over. So most of the runners like to play a little game of evade the puzzle piece. We have to grab all of these thingies. 1, 2. I only got 2, I'm ashamed. My high score is 5 of not getting the puzzle piece. Somehow. Unfortunately, you can't play it in ILs. So that's kind of unfortunate. Okay, and from here on out, this game definitely tries to set a name. Just because of how gorgeous the level is. Actually, Frantic Fields, this is the level where also, listen to the background music, but there's also a lot of other stuff going on. All these tornadoes, you can get a lot of speed from those. Go Rambi. That's the Rambi that we actually intentionally skip. Just because he's a little bit slower on this section at least. And all of these pyramids just like to throw you to places. But either they'll deny you, or reject you rather, or they'll actually help you, and well, so far it's about 50-50. And Remy definitely helps here, especially there's a penguin here, we can just blast through him. But yeah, with Cranky and his pogo stick, you can actually just, like, it's unbelievable how fast you can go through this level. The hard part about it is that you have to time your pogo jumps as well, because you have full pogo jumps, short pogo jumps. It all has to do with how long you hold the jump button. And well, after this run or after the marathon, watch the rest of the marathon, because there are going to be some really cool runs later on. Definitely search for the Doshi though in in Tropical Freeze. What happened there? I'm sorry to all animal lovers, but I saved the frames. I killed an animal. Audio guy just he doesn't know what to do with me other than just revoke my my speaking privileges. Aw, he won't do it. Good guy. Alright. This world tells a story. There was a storm, and now the whole forest is kind of burning down. Which is gorgeous, but it's so sad. Look at all these animals. There's a red penguin right now. You ever seen a red penguin? And there are what are they called? Hedgehogs that are on fire. I'm pretty sure that's not intended. I mean, you can help douse the fire a little bit, but it's kind of out of hand. So I'm not getting there. That's an RG trick. And we had to save here. All in all, not a really bad 3-4. Name of the level, I keep forgetting. Okay, so Donkey Kong Country 2 lovers, this next level is for you. There's one song in the game, Sticker Bus Symphony, and if you love it, then definitely keep your ears open. I will not talk through it for the whole, how long is it? 5 seconds, but you'll hear it. Yeah. Instead of the Sticker Bus Symphony that's only in this level, we hear to a shitty fluted version of the Rocket Barrel level. It's quite saddening, but also funny in a bit. Actually, I'm done playing. What up, guys? I'm playing the game.
Why aren't you looking at the screen? You're dying.
I don't need to. Am I dying? I'm not dying.
You are.
I'm
so good at this.
I'm holding B.
Oh. Well, in that case, good job.
Thanks. Yeah.
Also, is this a good time to read some donations?
Yeah, sure. Go on.
All right. So I got a 12 euro and 34-cent donation from Cruel, saying, "Hey guys, long-time donator, third-time viewer. It gives me great joy to save a great cause. Greetings from donation. PS, save the animal. Feud in Germany. BPS donation comment generators are great." Well, that was interesting.
Shout out to Cruel and shout out to Teskinos for actually creating the donation generator. So, yeah, you can actually finish this level by just holding A after a ramp. You can do it from the beginning as well, but you do have to go down for one heart, unfortunately. Okay, so we went into a secret exit, first of about 4 we're going to use in this run. And that allows us to go to Bramble Scramble. Again, if you know Donkey Kong Country 2, there's a level with the same name in there, however, there are no barrel mazes. Just a beautiful level. The reason why we take it is not only because it's short, but since it cuts the other level down in about half. Yeah, that wasn't a smart choice. And unfortunately, that happens way too often. You'd expect, hey, a speedrunner, he actually knows his level by head, and where you would be a little bit right. I mean, it's still difficult, okay? Oh, I didn't get enough heights. Okay, I'll just take it easy, I guess. There. The beginning is the hardest, I swear. Yeah, the level just gets built in front of you, and it's a super cool concept. It's something different than a level where you just can't see, you know? Okay, instead of rolling, slapping the side of the rock is also very important. And what is damage? I don't know. You can just damage boost through. And that's it. Yeah, not per se that this level is faster, just it cuts the other level in half. Okay, time for the boss of World 3, Triple Trouble or Kaboom? I forgot his real name. I believe it's Kaboom. Kaboom? In any case, this was an RNG boss that had a lot of RNG. Now it just has one little... Like, there's one thing with RNG. However, It's not too bad with how high Funky can jump. Okay, so there are 3 monkeys, and they all have their own health bar, and I unfortunately missed that guy. Now they all have 1 half health, so I'm just gonna guess what happens. The moment I kill one of them, all the others will get all of their health back. Meaning that I kind of have to play with, whoopsie, kind of have to play with their health. So I killed the red one, which I believe it was the green one that I normally do. Okay, so now I can just jump on his head, wait for him to throw watermelon bombs, maybe. Hello? I'll just grab that heart just in case. And now he... Kill him real quick. Now there's only one kaboom left. He now has some ghost buddies. I should be relatively safe right here. Okay, let's see if I can actually play some basketball. Now, Kobe. The runners of this game like to give really ridiculous names to some tricks, like the God we heard earlier. And yeah, that first shot was called the Kobe. The second is Phil Mickelson. Because you know him for his basketball, right? Phil Mickelson, amazing.
Since you just beat that spooky boss, you've got time for a donation?
Yeah, sure, man.
Alright, so Frosty donated €5 saying, "There's hedgehogs in this game? I didn't know we had 2 Sonic games today." Ah!
Double Sonic. Shout out to our audio guy Frosty, who didn't who didn't steal my speaking privileges. Thank you. So this is the most fun world in every game, the water world. And yes, there's a lot of swimming.
Yeah, swimming. Yes.
Shout outs to Swim Master. Lifeguard Mark on tech. Not tech, on hosting. Swim Master. Shout outs to my dunglers. Hello, Lifeguard. Time to try your Twitch name, boy.
Now I have to change it to Swimmeister.
Does that mean we have 3 Meisters now?
Yes, it does.
So yeah, the fastest way of traveling is to do the corkscrew. And again, Diddy Kong is just way... Wow, that fish just put his body in front of me. There's... You can see I'm damage boosting a lot, which isn't a problem because there's a barrel right here. I mean, I can do some more damage boost, which I'll definitely do. And here they introduce these whirlwinds, which you normally can swim into with corkscrewing. However, Funky Kong can. Because Funky Kong can do everything. Well, almost everything. Now, for the secret, we have to go back right now. Climb up here. And there's this thing that you can normally only do with Dixie Kong. Because she can actually go into this currents. I mean, you can technically do it with Diddy Kong as well, however, not intended. And Funky Kong is just a boss. Because you should be able to play this whole game with Funky Kong only. And yeah, instead of some water levels, I actually took the secret exit to go into some level that's not 100% on the water. So, thank me later. This is actually a pretty unique level, because in the current route, this is the only level where we see all 3 Kongs. Because you start with Dixie Kong, because, well, you end it with Dixie Kong. You go to Diddy Kong, because, well, he's a swim master. I'm not really good with health management right now. Right? Or swimming management, for that matter. And then you end with Cranky Kong, because Cranky Kong is a boss. What was the next level?
So, you have time for a donation?
Do I have time for a donation? Yeah.
Alright, so Zorby just donated 100 euros saying, "Hello, I'm Zorby. Greetings from Switzerland."
Yo, Sorby. Shout out to Sorby. Thank you for your generous donation. Wait, where are we now? Oh, here we are. Oh, currently there's another secret inside of a secret. Someone called Exhibit. Okay, so... Oh, actually you do take him, because Cranky Kong actually just abolishes getting into that secret. You saw me kind of struggling on those blowfishes, though I wasn't struggling too much. But Cranky can just pogo straight into the goal, and it's so satisfying to do. However, we now go into a pretty interesting level. It's just kind of a labyrinth with keys and whatnot. Kind of a Zelda dungeon, except really, really small. How small? You'll see. Beautiful music. This is aquatic ambience. Like, everyone who knows Donkey Kong Country knows that theme. Where am I now? So we now get a key to get a key, and so forth. However, in the Wii U version, and only the Wii U version, it is possible to do the only literal glitch that's possible here. And that is to go out of bounds and just take a swim towards the exit. However, in the Switch version, they kind of fixed the collision, making that not possible anymore. I'm not sure if that was intended or not, because it is a pretty specific trick. Then again, I don't know the policy of Retro Studios or Nintendo, and maybe they just fix it not on purpose, on accident, because that also sometimes happens. I have a story about that with Ghost Simulator, but that's for later. I hope you can understand why people want to skip this level so much. But it's kind of a nice breather, because the next level is pretty action-packed as well, with another cool strat with a really cool name. I'm not sure that the Out of Bounds had a name, but...
Riek, I forgot to say something.
Uh-oh.
Can I say that?
Sure.
Alright, so and with that 100 euro donation, we are only 42 euros away from matching the Mythical Journey Showcase for Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island Warbless Relay. There, I said it.
Thank you.
No problem.
Definitely try and get Magical Journey in. I will be doing it. And it's pretty magical. I mean, it's kind of weird. It's weird, yeah. Oh, Magical Journey. It's yeah, it's worse. It's better than eating fuzzies, you know? Well, in any case, it's like dying to a Goomba. But hey, I at least got that trick. I wanted to set up for that, okay? Dying on purpose is cool. Getting hit is also pretty cool. Yeah, there's no water in this level, and that's pretty awesome. Yo, I'm collecting watermelon bombs. I'm not collecting watermelon bombs. So, in this level, there's a trick called the strong dong. Oh, okay, that happens. And... oh, that's here already. Whoops. Oh. Okay, that's bad. No, come on. I kind of want to show it. There we go. You can just... Because for some reason there's some real physics going on here. You can just... okay, whatever. I'll get that thing real quick. Because there is some like real life physics going on there. I don't know why, but... if you time it just right... So, little skip.
I just want to say F.
That happens from time to time. F. That trick was called the strong dong, by the way. I kind of did a weak dong, but I did a dong. But I did a dong nonetheless. Okay, retry.
The second F?
I mean, I like the music in this level. Third time's the charm. Almost too late anyways. And I got a life, so it doesn't even matter. Okay, so from all of this action-packed mess, go back into another primarily water-based level. And after that, I promise, we'll have the best boss because we will fight him underwater. Or is it not the best? Not really sure, but okay. So again, going fast here was supposed to be important. Not anymore, however, if you can go fast, that's like an added bonus. But there are all these thingies that just disappear right now, that's, I mean, damage boosting. What was the order that we always do? Oh yeah, there are a lot of like these turn switches that we have to play with. Oh no, I got hit. Fortunately, there are a lot of DK barrels in here. Okay. Oh, this is another level with aquatic ambience. Never mind, I lied. Okay. The current was a little bit too strong. I'm supposed to take the other route, but oh well. Getting hit here again. That wasn't part of the plan, but hey. Oh, now I have to be really careful. And expect this part to be right here. Can I please get a spiky boy here? No? Yes? That has a spiky boys. Actually, oh no. I can just damage boost for all of it. Yeah, 5 hearts maybe is a little bit too much for easy mode. But, I mean, it definitely helps the speedrunner here, so I guess win-win. Some people think you actually get insta-killed if you touch that gear. You actually don't. And that's a really wrong dongish finish. Okay, let's go for one of the most interesting bosses of the speedrun, Fugu. You fight him underwater, and most people would fight him with Cranky, who is useless underwater. However, once you see how to defeat this boss, you will probably figure out. And I will probably die here as well, even though it's not too bad. Let's see what happens. Just know that his butt is always exposed. Taking a lot of damage, but that's good. And now he's going to station to the other side. What I try to do is get hit by Fugu, pushing me into the spikes, so I can just tackle this little Tushi. And whenever I'm at 1 HP, he's supposed to give me a heart, like all the time. But if I played my cards right, which I did, yeah, that's a really quick finish to Fugu. If you have Cranky, you can do it way faster because his cane is just, yeah. Yeah, that was a pretty good fight. Thank you. Now we're going to another pretty interesting world, World 5. This is where the game like really picks up.
I'm kind of sad that the swimming is over.
Oh, were there still swim levels? Yeah, a little bit of swimming.
Yes!
So this is the longest load of the game. It has to do that they actually changed how loads work in the Switch version. Because they load all of the world assets right now as well as the level assets instead of loading the world assets together with the level assets like every time. So they kind of improved how loading went, meaning that loads are way better on Switch. And this is one of the longer levels of the game, but it's also pretty nice. This world actually has a pretty cool theme. Oh, I was supposed to go up there. Whoopsie. It's about the creation of popsicles. You can see like all of the fruit getting harvested right now. And in the next few levels, you'll see all of the fruit and stuff getting processed and turned into ice cream. And it's pretty important to the final boss, the boss of this world. Just you wait and see.
So, I'm getting forced by chat to tell you that you're cool. So here you go, you're cool, according to chat.
Thanks, chat. Chat is also pretty sweet. This is game cool. I mean, it's pretty freezing right here. Okay, now I'm not cool anymore. I know. There was a trick earlier where you were waiting on a trolley, and there's a way that you can like trust the trolley. That's a big tropical freeze meme. However, because we're Funky Kong, we don't have to trust the trolley anymore, and that kind of saddens me. Okay, I'm going to... what's the word I'm searching for? We're going into a Reckless Ride, another auto-scroller, and we're fighting against a penguin in a mech. So maybe if Buttmaster Mark has to say something else.
I sure do. We just... Let's try it again. I'm so sorry.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is really hard job. So we just got a €4 donation from Indy saying, "Hey BSG, thanks for having me this weekend. I'm glad to be back. And don't worry, if the world is going to end, then I at least do the world wonderful end of the world, even if this might be my final fantasy. Enjoy the weekend and remember, stop going pee-pee in the ocean." Money goes towards naming the Final Fantasy crew after 4 of my favorite things. You wanna...
Is it Pineapple Capsulon?
Just don't look at his face now.
Okay. Fortunately, I can't.
You want me to keep going, or?
Only if you have stuff to tell. Otherwise, we can talk about
Let's talk.
Yeah, we can talk about this penguin that just wants to murder us.
That's good.
He looks evil.
It looks really evil, yeah. Kinda looks like one of the penguins from Madagascar.
Kinda does, yeah. Actually, I feel a challenge coming up.
A challenge coming up.
Yeah, in the next level.
Yeah.
Not the next level, the next barrel level. There are no recovery hearts. Do you think I can do that with only one heart?
Of course you can do it with one heart. I believe in you. You are Riekelt. You can do this.
What do I get if I win the challenge?
You'll get a hug.
Worth it.
Alright.
A hug after? Okay.
Or you want a hug during stream?
I mean, after the level is over?
Alright, cool.
Yeah, let's go for it. That's something that they always do at marathon runs.
Yeah, let's make it fun.
Yeah.
Let's make it challenging. What do I get if you don't reach it, though?
I will give you a hug.
Alright, cool.
Or a frisbee. So that penguin is all the way in the back right there, and he actually gets eaten by a plant. So I just finished the level quick, so we don't have to see it, or it doesn't happen. We saved a penguin. Oh. We did lose frames because I forgot to press A. No, shout out to Michael the Goldfish. He's a really good runner of the game. And I remember during some commentary in his first GDQ run, they were talking about how in the original Donkey Kong Country Returns, you would only have one heart. However, in Tropical Freeze you have two, and then with Funky you have three. And he was like, YOLO, or I don't know what he thought. He was like, you know what, let's do this. He immediately got damage, so that he could not get hit at all, and there were no recovery hearts in the whole level. So yeah, let's challenge it up. And I'm getting a lot of thingies as well. Getting a lot of hit as well. Words are bad. I could have done that better. Few frames later, and I might have had to do this level over again. Sweet. Anyways, this is where they harvest a lot of watermelons, or the story that not a lot of people would probably be interested in. But oh well. And this is the DKS latch. You can just stand on there for some reason. 1, 2, left for number 3, and from here you can just go all the way to the end, and you can't actually get that barrel. They tried everything to like lag the camera so much that you were actually able to get it, but unfortunately nothing worked. So it's impossible to get that barrel like earlier. However, the moment you am I toast? Yeah. You can actually jump into it. However, I came a little bit too short.
Hey, Riek.
Yeah.
You got time for another donation?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So we got a €10 donation from Nick _ saying, "Oh hi Mark, have a glorious BSG guys, and love you Riek."
Oh. Hey Mark. Thanks for reading.
No problem, Riek. No problem.
Shout out to Nick. I raced this game with him like way back before I started learning it. Good times. So this is the longest level of the game. I probably said it already, but it's pretty long, and there are no recovery barrels after that point. And you had to go with not with Cranky Kong, but with Dixie Kong back in the original section. And well, you can only get hit twice before you lose your partner. And if you don't, you have to go via the other routes, with just a really slow level. Because we're taking another secret entrance again. Oh, oops. I'm going way too fast. Oh well. Bouncing on those boys. Base are we on right now? 104. Not sure if it's good or not. Oh, some more swimming into grape juice, I think. Oh well, getting hit is not too bad as Funky. Jump over that. Into the secret we go. Again, you need Dixie for that. And now we're going into the last level that has global cycles. Meaning I just have to go fast. And if I don't, I'll definitely have to react to the level. But let's hope we don't have to rely on that.
I believe in you.
Thank you. I believe in me too. It's actually a really fun level to do ILs with. And even though ILs are a little bit different, yeah, it's just fun. Music is also amazing. And just leap of faith. It's here. Give to wait here. I'm not sure about it. Okay. Whoopsie. Not sure about that enemy getting a respawn right there. Maybe I went a little bit too fast. Okay, that's unfortunate, but nothing too bad. But that does mean that I will get hit right here. Twice? Oh, once. Twice. It also automatically translates to getting hit over here. That's why you're not supposed to make any mistakes. Normally I just mash through here, but today I can't. We're at the end already, so... Oh, now I need to jump perfectly. Nope. Fortunately the end is not too bad. Normally you get hit by him. Okay, now we can just speed through. Someone call the speed police. Just jump into there. That's... I'm happy I could show that. That was pretty sweet. Next level is one of my favorite levels. It's called Frosty Fruits, and this is where all the processing happens. Shadow Frost is already super happy hearing that name, but it's a pretty cool level as well. And you see all that ice? Yeah, there are a lot of ice physics here. And with a game called Tropical Freeze, did you expect anything else? We got rejected. Oh no, we got rejected. That's interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of speed. Oh, a lot of speed that you could do. You just get a lot of speed right there. And that's not the last time we'll see a lot of speed boosting. Oh. Really? Yeah, I'm doing a little bit worse than normal. I really hope there's a DK barrel somewhere. I'm going to be really careful. I'm going to be careful, jump into an owl. But hey, going fast is all what counts, right? We're getting rejected again.
Hello.
Hey,
You got time for a donation?
of course.
Yay! Alright, so we got a €6 donation from Future Force 14 saying, what can I say? I like round numbers. Oh, hi, BSG!
Oh, hi, Frozen Force.
Future Force 14.
Oh, hi, Future Force. It's time for the boss with that takes the longest, as well as has the coolest name, Bassmaster. I don't know. And he was just eating one of those ice creams that we just saw getting made. And Monkey is actually the bad guy here. He made him drop it. So now Bassmaster is mad at us. I mean, can you blame him? This is the only boss in the game that's like, just takes revenge. Or take revenge. I understand we have to fight him. And what are lives, right? Okay, I'm kind of sad. I expected at least one heart right now. And for all the viewers out there, look at the background. You will see that we're on a spinning platform. And it kind of blew my mind the first time I saw that. Okay, so now we will jump twice. Or, yeah, twice. You can just jump on his hammer and do fun stuff. He gave us a heart. Good guy. And if you look at his fur, it actually gets more purple because we kind of drop him into the grape juice all the time. Now we will jump 3 times. Again, we could have had bad luck and good luck back on the original Wii U version. But on the Switch, again, RNG is set in stone. Mostly, that is.
You got another minute?
Yes, sir, man.
Alright, so we got a €10 donation from Nick _ saying, pro tip, don't make mistakes. Smiley face. Also make Magical Journey a thingy, please. Thank you. And with that, we only need 22 more euros to make the Magical Journey showcase a thing. So please do that, because it's amazing.
I'll try and make more mistakes now. Just kidding. Let's go for a perfect game. Oh wow, the fake outs. Got one more hit and then we're done with Bassmaster. Again, he has the coolest name. 1, 2, 3, and nice drop, Reek. Hey, that worked out. Yeah, one tiny mistake. And now we're going to... Not sure if it's my favorite world, but it definitely is a really good one, even though every level has ice physics. Goldilocks. So you might recognize this world. This is actually Donkey Kong Island from Donkey Kong Country Returns, and every level in here represents a world in that game. Meaning this is the jungle. See a lot of jungle stuff happening here. Next one, we're going to a beach, a sandy beach, and we'll see. That's Okay, I at least made that. I wasn't supposed to go in all of those barrels. Just... Got a giant boost from this thing. Up on his head. And I'm not going for the DK drop, the DKS drop. Shout out to the current world record holder, DKS. Having a lot of tricks named after him. Probably know him, RDV. He invented a name just in his honor to drop KS. And oh, he's there. Hi. That totally wasn't planned. That's a trick somewhere in the first boss level somewhere. I'm not entirely sure, but hey. Okay, time to go to the beach. That drop at the end of the previous level, just wow. Krabby Beach is also has some pretty cool stuff. And there's a trick later on. It doesn't have a really cool name. It's just ship skip. Or boat skip. No, it's boat skip. Ship skip would be like more fitting, I guess. It's the only odd one out. Whatever. Bow skip. You'll recognize it, hopefully. Just bouncing all those enemies and everything should be right. Normally that snowmat actually hits us. But not today! Okay, bow skip, here we go. 1, 2, and I guess get hit. And just get hit on purpose. And the level has a kind of weird mechanic where when we're in the ice water, it will actually puts us to the closest land possible. And if that land is like further away, it will just push it further away. But that's a pretty cool abuse of a... Yeah, pretty cool abuse. And actually, I do want to mention that like a lot of these levels, like those alts that I bumped on, they're actually there because the... I don't know, I think the developers just like ILing and speedrunning. Well, it's the original speedrun time attacks, and that's pretty cool of them. If you're watching Retro Studios, invite me for a barbecue one time. I want to join. Together with the rest of the DK crew. This is the ruins. You can see a lot of stuff just falling apart. Nothing too much to say other than there's a really cool leap of faith at the end. Okay, we'll just skip that barrel. Don't take that platform at all. And yeah, we're at the end. Just roll off, do a grab jump, go right into that barrel that we're supposed to like shoot into it with another barrel. But hey. Okay, here we go. The next level, if you know returns, is the Cave World. And every level in that world was an auto-scroller by either a minecart or a rocket. YOLO strats?
YOLO strats, just do it. Also, I got another donation. Alright, so we got a €9 donation from Fluffy Midden saying, I like square numbers.
Thank you for your free squared donation.
You gotta do it, right?
I'm going to do the YOLO.
Alright, because I want to hug you.
Cool. Let's go. I do have to mention, I'm a returns runner, so I should probably know how to do this, but hey, I'm not perfect. Okay, why did I do this? I'm scared.
You can do this. Believe in the hug.
I saw it.
I will still give you a hug. Don't worry.
I'm not done yet.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No hug for you.
What? No? I'm still going YOLO.
Oh, in that case, go ahead.
If you do have something to say though, because I'm going to try and look at the screen real concentrated.
Of course I've got something to say. So, did you know that we are the Benelux Speedrunning Gathering? We organize monthly gatherings in the Benelux for speedrunners. We're streaming live from Alphen aan den Rijn in the Netherlands. We want to thank ESA for supporting the event and for allowing us to stream on their channel. Want me to keep going? Okay, you can consider using your free monthly Twitch Prime subscription right here on the ESA channel. You will get access to both the ESA and BSG emotes, and you get to support both events. Oh, that's amazing! We're raising money for the Dutch Cancer Society, which is a nationwide organization committed to fight cancer, while aiming for more cure and a higher quality of life for those already battling the disease. 95% of your donation will go to the Dutch Cancer Society, the other 5% will help improve BSG.
I'm done in 20 seconds.
Alright.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's close. Will he make it or not?
1, 2, 3, 4.
See it in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
How many seconds do you need to screw in a light bulb? How many seconds do you need to screw in a light bulb?
1 if they go Super Saiyan.
Just 1, but it takes 5 episodes to do it. Also, I did it, boy.
I'm coming over for a hug.
So, we're actually in the snowball and we have to jump with the snowball. However, it shows that we're in a minecart. Yeah, boy. Second try, that's still good. And there goes my mic. Hello.
That was so good.
Okay, from that stressful level to another stressful level, 6-5. This is the hardest level. And there are some pretty cool tricks in here. Called the first boost, no? Jawel. The first boost, the Snow Cedo, and the Inca Dinka. Which is a really stupid name, but it's a pretty cool trick. However, I'm not on that level where I dare to say I'm going to try any of them. But know that you can go like super fast if you own the game. I can probably not even show it. That's sad. I don't have Wi-Fi over here. Yeah, if you have time, check the leaderboards or check a YouTube video where, yeah, it's just insanely difficult. That was actually something that I like referred to. What I just did with how fast I went. Fortunately, died right there. It's not too big of a deal. Where do I respawn? All the way. Oh no. This is like a mini boost. However, probably could have made it. Did I just? I mean, we're doing stupid stuff anyways. We'll try. Where am I? Or not. Oh. Yeah, just damage boost. Why not? This is the last part. This is where you will normally do the Inca Dinka. Again, who thinks of those names?
I think it's a cool name.
Inca Dinka.
Into the barrel. Okay, I'm happy that's over. So, for those that actually know Donkey Kong Country Returns, like the one thing that kind of sold the game is are the silhouette levels, and we haven't seen any of them yet. There are 3 in this game, and this is one of them, and the only one we'll see, unfortunately.
Oh, those were so cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, let's go. Also, cue the amazing music as well. We're trying to like climb up, not the ruins, the cliffs. And yeah, soundtrack is just like, oh, there's a lot of cool shit going on. I'm actually just tuning out to the music. Whoopsie, whoopsie. Can I please get back on the flower? Thank you. An easy roll into that thing. And I'm just gonna seppuku. There's actually a barrel just hiding there that you can just walk in. It's the easiest thing ever. However, you do have the time when you have to blast out. What is my time right now? 127. That's pretty good.
Keep it up, boy. Proud of you.
Thank you. For my standards, that is. Six, 7 is the factory world. And the factory world, that was definitely my favorite world back in the game. And this is definitely a pretty difficult level. Back in the Donkey Kong family days. Well, obviously it was a cranky level, and they were like, what if we can make this a cranky level? Or, but yeah, a cranky level, because just, was it a Dixie? I don't remember well. Yeah, I'll just stop the story because I don't know if I'm like right. I am not a real collector. I wanted that thing, whatever. I wanted that DK barrel. There's a lot of cool movement happening here. Go beneath. Yeah, I'm supposed to take damage in this level, like a lot. So far, all the yeah, I'll just start over. Like all the damage that I took, not worth it. Just skip all of that. You jump on his face, you don't even have to climb there. And this is actually intended Oh, that was clutch as well. And just mash here because we have all the life that we need. Yeah, what was 6-8 again? That was a volcano level. So we're actually going to see some lava around here. However, this world is, or this level, we'll see Rambi again, and we have to use him, and no one likes Rambi because Rambi is slow. Back in last year or so, there was a not a marathon, there was a tournament of this game, and the thing is, in one match, I tried to kill Rambi at the end, and somehow it killed me too. The karma's a bit. Okay. Karma's a bitch. Now, let's see what happens. There are a lot of cool skips here happening as well. Okay, that's why you don't need to go too fast. This is a level that I haven't practiced, and I should have practiced. Don't go too fast, Reek. You can actually skip the block. You know what, for the sake of the marathon, I won't. But that actually has some good reasoning behind it. Come on, I could have made that. Oh well. Did anyone like checked? Oh man, how often I died? Because I kind of want to know if the counter is at like 12 or something. Or could have waited there, but it doesn't gain or lose time. It's just a different route that's about the same. Maybe in ILs it matters, but not here. Not in RTA. Rise, gamer. And what you do, don't mash here. That happens way too easily, where you just bonk against the wall when you wanted to jump into the barrel, but the barrel picked you up. You know, that kind of jazz. That happens way too often. Actually, you know what? This was a good run. I'll keep Rambi. Rambi is. However, I will leave him there just because it's safer out there.
Hi.
Hello. I just looked at my time.
Oh, alright.
Don't worry about it. So we're now going to the final boss, Lord Frederick, the Snowmat. What run is next? Can't see it right now.
Next up is the Lego Harry Potter years 1 to 4, played by yes sir.
Your everyday speedrunner, boy. I want to see that run. In any case, this is Frederick. He immediately goes to the background, and we have to drum here by throwing a penguin to his face.
You got time for a donation during Frederick?
Hopefully not. That's the one. Now we have to jump on his body. Not his face, his body. Okay, that was perfect. You only get three chances, and you have to get all 3 of them. Because if you miss, you'll have to wait another minute for him to give you 3 more chances. So definitely don't miss. Fortunately, he goes, or unfortunately, he goes faster with every phase that he's in. So in this phase, he will go from slow to medium to fast, and then in the third phase, everything will be fast. And that's the hardest one. Okay, not to throw this. What is this? A bunny? This face. Yeah, you can evade them, so you have to throw them straight on. Okay. So 1. So 2. Now he goes fast. High hopes. So I want to have the 949 or 949, which is just the name for, yeah, not missing all of it. So again, this was an RNG thing, and what he did now is the thing where all of those blocks just drop the fastest. Also known as pissing your pants. Again, I love the people who made up the names. Actually, if I mess up right now, the jumping on his shoulder, it wouldn't be even too bad. However, I am going to mention that time is coming up. Hopefully, at least. Okay, here we go. Okay, that's unfortunate. Okay, I only hit him once, but it's not too bad because instead of going back to the background, he'll just do this attack again, throw some ice dragons to her face, and then we can attack him again. So it's not too bad. Really? Really? Oh man, this is going terrible. Oh, of course he broke all of the ice. I have to re-ice the field and then we'll start over. Yeah, I only need to hit him 2 more times. Oh. Really? Oh, I'm not going to be there on time. I'm just jumping around because ice physics. Well, you can see what happens. Okay, here we go. Oh man. Speedrun fails, anyone? Okay, that was pissing your pants. Now we'll shoot some more ice dragons. And this time there's a different pattern, which I believe is... Okay, please. 1, and maybe now? There we go, and... time! Was it 1:37? It's okay for a marathon run of this. Yeah, what happened? And then Frederick is defeated. And you can see all the Kongs, except for Funky Kong. They're like, oh, what happened? And they're claiming the fame while Funky Kong did all the work.
So, before you go,
I
need to say this donation because it's pointed towards you.
Uh-oh.
You ready?
Sure.
Alright, so we got a 10 euros donation from Nick _ saying, as the beloved quote goes, Remby is love, Remby is dead. What part of staying alive do you not get, Rick?
The first part. The E. Like, what is that?
That's really difficult.
That's the 5th letter of the alphabet.
I know. And I got 2 more. So, Planks with 22 euros saying, good luck, guys. And Ishbinder with a 20 euro donation. Bamboo Boys in the house, good luck, Piranha Pig. And with those donations, is also the Magical Journey Showcase met.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Now we have to practice, actually.
Good luck.
All right, and with this this performance, I think it's time to just go away and give Yesser the time to set up. He's ready. He has his Ravenclaw tie on. He doesn't hear me. No, he doesn't. Okay, thanks for watching. Thanks for all the support. And enjoy the rest of BSG. I will be back in probably 5 hours with Yoshi's Island 2. Yoshi's Island 1.
Alright, and with that, I'm also signing off as host. Our next run is, like I earlier said, it's going to be Lego Harry Potter Years 1, 2, 4, played by Yesser, your everyday speedrunner. And we're going to show some quick ads. So, bye-bye!